Very observations, righteous discussions, unite people. It's the Word Up Podcast, and I am your host, Omni, etc. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It's been a minute. Actually, it's only been a week. Technical difficulties, had a hard drive malfunction. I should have changed. Honestly, that's on me. Should have changed it sooner. Started hearing it grinding, but it was still working until it wasn't working. So had to buy a new one, had to switch it out, had to do what I had to do. Luckily, I got my cloner here, so you know what I'm saying, I was able to do everything in-house, just needed to order the parts. But we back, and it's going to be a two-parter. It's going to be the same show I was going to give y'all last week, along with a little bit more added on because more stuff happened this week, of course. But we're probably going to start with this week and then go into next week. That said, let's jump on in. If you could, hit the subscribe, the notification bell, as well as the like. Shout out to everybody on their weigh in. Salute to Christopher J. Appreciate you. Big wrenches, my big wrenches over here. Chris J, you got one, and I gave Butterfly Jones one last week. Shout out to you fellas. Salute. Listen, so the show that I was going to give y'all last week, of course, same title, kept the title the same, right? Black Billionaires Club. Black Billionaires Club. You absolutely love to see it. But before we get to that, and excuse me because I didn't do the whole intro, so we're going to have to run it back real quick. Pardon me, I'm just excited to be back. Like I said, worry observations, righteous discussions, unite people. It's the Word Up Podcast, and I am your host, Omni, etc. All right, now, Butterfly Jones, what's happening? What's going on? Listen. What's happening? Listen, we gotta talk about this. I saw something, and this is this week's segment of what absolutely nobody asked for, right? Little Kim is in the news yet again. Let me. Lil Kim is in the news yet again, unfortunately. I wish it was for her music. Unfortunately, it's not. Y'all know about what's been going on with Lil Kim, at least in the month of October. Well, no, this started at the beginning of November, so it really hasn't been that much time. So Lil Kim bowed, and I saw this, and I was gonna let it go, but because of the extra stuff that she brought to the congregation, we got to talk about this. Hold on, let me focus. We need focus. Listen. So about a week and a half ago to 2 weeks ago, Lil Kim was on stage at a concert, and for whatever reason she felt necessary, she took her panties off and threw it in the audience. I don't. She took Auntie Kim took her. Shit. And I was gonna let it go, but we gonna play the video, right? Not the whole video, but I was gonna let this go. I was gonna let it go. I was gonna be like, you know what? This ain't my channel worthy. But what is my channel worthy is what she did recently. So I can't talk about this and not talk about that. So hilariously enough, we gonna go to Twitter on this, and we gonna see exactly what Lil Kim was doing on stage. Ask Kim. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's a long view video, long form video. There she is taking the panties off. And she tossed them into the audience. Why she did it, I don't know. Maybe she was in the moment. Maybe she was just having a good. Maybe she was in one of those things. I don't know what it is. Y'all let me know what it is. Nightish, what's happening? What's happening? Salute, salute. Love to see y'all. Love to see y'all. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Chat ninjas up. Listen, I don't know what she was thinking, right? I don't know what Lil Kim was thinking. I don't know what she was doing at that time. And the name of the person that posted the video is hilarious. She's fishy. Let's keep it all Lil Kim. I don't know what she was thinking. I have no idea what she was thinking. I don't know what was going through her mind, right? Maybe she was just in a moment, because rock stars do crazy stuff on stage. Not to say that she is a rock star, but you know what I'm saying? She's one of the legends. She's one of the legends in the game. For better or for worse. Shout out to the chat room indeed. You know what I'm saying? Salute up from Butterfly Jones. Get to all messages, all messages. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So we're going to take it over to what Twitter had to say about her in these panties. All right. Listen. Lil Kim, thank you for attending despite she want to know who got her panties. Complex. This was news, believe it or not. This was, you know what I'm saying, early November. That's why I got confused with the whole October thing. Early November. You know what I'm saying? Why everybody want to know why is she doing that? Lil Kim, don't nobody want your panties. I would have to agree. Lil Kim. Now, this is what we're going to talk about, right? This is what we're going to high speed turbo. Where do y'all get these Twitter names from? Where do y'all get these Twitter names from? Ricky, what's popping? What's popping, my guy? Ricky. What's happening? What's happening? Salute. Oh, that. Yeah, I don't understand this, bro. Y'all gonna have to break this down to me. I don't get it. At her age, why? At her age, why? And Ricky, what's going on? What's going on? My people. Yeah, these Twitter names kill me. Well, y'all think Lil Kim's panties smell? Jesus. From High Speed Turbo Thought. And the ad name is Marcus Sniffles. I'm done. All right. I can't. I ain't with it. I ain't fucking with it. Listen. All right. So Lil Kim, this is what she's promoting now, right? This is what she's on now. Lil Kim, the Queen Bee life story. This is what she's on now. And we're gonna take it back. Because I accidentally closed the tab. I want this to be seamless. But why do y'all think is she suffering from the same thing that we find a lot of other women suffer when they get up in the age brackets? What do y'all think? Fellas, y'all chime in. Let me know. And ladies, if you happen to be watching this, I know B-Love be on the channel too. So shout out to B-Love. Whether or not she's here. Why do y'all think? Why do y'all think she tossed them up? I'm curious because I haven't a clue. I can't tell you what exactly it is that would make anyone do it. You know what I mean? Okay, so I just don't know. But the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because she did some ridiculous stuff just a day or two ago, right? Lil Kim made a bold claim, if y'all keeping it up or not keeping up with it. And the reason why she's made this week's Nobody Asked is because She says that her upcoming memoir, the sales, specifically the sales of her upcoming memoir, all right, will surpass the sales of the Bible. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what this, her book is going to be purchased more than the Bible itself. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm not lying. Hold on. Let's go so you can see that I ain't lying. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Hold on. I'm going to shrink myself down. Matter of fact, we going to move this over real quick. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. Y'all let me know what this says right here. Actually, where's the big one? Nah. Y'all let me know if I'm lying. Y'all tell me. Okay? Like, y'all tell me if I'm lying. Okay? Did she say this? Or am I tripping? I could be tripping. We're going to move me over here. We're going to bring this down. Lil' Kim is convinced her memoir will outsell the Bible. It's like some crazy shit. This is what she said. How much is a Lil' Kim ticket? I'm curious. Like, what do you get at a Lil' Kim concert that you can't get anywhere else? I'm curious. Let's see. My book has been done, Kim 49 said during an Instagram live session on Thursday, November 9th, referring to her memoir, The Queen Bee. All right, let's go down. This is Us Weekly, by the way. Shout outs to Us Weekly. After working on the project for years, Kim is ready for its official launch, and apparently so is her fan base. When we post our pre-sales, we be surpassing the Bible. Okay, this is what she said. I was like, okay, we be surpassing the Bible. And that's crazy, she added. And the thing is, it's like the Bible. What's like, I don't take that lightly. I already know that. Fellas, somebody help me out. What we got going on? What is going on? She said her book, right? She said her book is like the Bible. She said her book's like the Bible. In what way? In what way? I don't see it. I don't see it. What? According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the Christian Bible holds the record of best-selling book. The organization says it's impossible to count how many copies have been printed over the last 1,500 years. But research conducted by the British and Foreign Bible Society, in 2021 suggests that the total number probably lies between 5 and 7 billion copies. So, okay, we got numbers to work with. Listen, we got numbers to work with, right? Y'all think she's selling 7 billion copies? Y'all think Lil' Kim is selling 5? Y'all think Lil' Kim is selling 7 million copies of a book? How many people bought her last CD? What was her last CD? See, this is bad when we get into this. What was her last album? It was 9 in 2019. It was her fifth studio album, and she's been around for a minute for it to be the fifth one. Fifth studio album. How much did it sell? Oh wow, I didn't know it was that low. Okay, so according to Boomplay Music, we're gonna put this up on the jumbotron. But y'all chime in, let me know if I'm off. Let me know if I'm off, because I could be wrong. But this is so painful right here. Y'all let me know if I'm off. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to take my video away. I'm going to take my face away for a moment so we can just full screen this. Make sure that y'all see this. Hold on. We're going to full screen this because I want to make sure that y'all get this. I want to make sure that y'all see this. I got to move this element. All right. Cursor's not changing like it's supposed to be. But still ain't showing up the way that I need to. Hold on. We struggle streaming for real. But let me move this over. Okay, so according to That Grape Juice, Lil Kim's last album, 9, is reported to have sold under 1,000 copies in the U.S. That's the U.S. That's the U.S. That might not be everywhere. Okay, look, she might have did hella numbers overseas or whatnot. It's possible. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's possible. So she got her panties on stage. Her last album sold less than 1,000. Okay. What are her streams like? Last album. Streaming numbers. Let's just see. 9 album. Hold on. Let me be specific. Let's see sales via Billboard, because Billboard is considered the authority. Let's look at Billboard for a second. What is this? Get this out of my face. All right, Sugar, Trick Daddy, Ludacris, Sela. So this is all her old work. This isn't nothing new. Yeah, this is all her old work. That's nothing new. Mrs. Billboard 200 entirely. So not 100, but it didn't even make Billboard 200. I didn't even know until this moment that there was a Billboard 200. That's crazy. So yeah, she only released, which sold out on PayPal in less than an hour. No hands in her bag. She chose to do that. No hands in her bag. Okay, so the initial report was wrong. Okay, so she sold over 100,000 copies herself. As we report, industry analysts predicted. Okay, that was a prediction. Disagree. All right. Cancel that. Yeah, so they predicted that it would sell less than 1,000 copies upon the conclusion of its inaugural sales tracking week. Later confirmed via Billboard most recent update of its album chart. The project's first 7 days of sales failed to garner a figure high enough to be included among the tallies of top 200 sellers of the week. However, where the LP might have not performed in the grand scheme, it certainly held its own categorically. But that doesn't really say anything because hip hop had a horrible year last year. It didn't even place anywhere in any of the award ceremonies or anything like that. None of the albums that came out last year, hip hop wise, actually, didn't get any acclaim, didn't get any recognition. And there's more that goes into that. There's more that's behind that. But it's just crazy to me. It's absolutely insane to me. How we, you know what I'm saying, how she's out here running wild, talking about she's going to outsell the Bible. Forget the religious thing and, you know what I'm saying, my beliefs, my personal spiritual beliefs, because, you know, it's blasphemy. That's what it is. If we're going to go by that, it's blasphemy, right? Let's drag this back out. Okay. It's blasphemy. If we're going to judge it by that, it's blasphemy. But outside of that, right? Outside of that, the whole thing of let me go back. Hold on, let me bring my camera back. But let's go back. Outside of that, outside of the fact that it's clearly blasphemy and blatantly disrespectful to anybody who's of the Christian faith. Outside of that, the highest selling book on the planet, you're saying that you're going to outsell. Listen, as far as I know, it's basically Nipsey Hussle putting a price tag on it so it get a certain number on it so it garners attention by saying that, you know, I'm selling an album for 100. But I would have respected it a lot more if she would have upped the price of her book to some ridiculous number that would have garnered attention, like Nipsey did with his album. But Nipsey also backed that up with the amount of investment and time he spent on actually making the album to put out that price. Not the retail album. We would call it a mixtape, but it sounded like an album. It was professionally done before he actually put out Victory Lap. And he went retail. But she's saying that she is going to outsell the Bible, folks. Outsell the Bible. I don't know where she got it from. I don't know who put it in her head. And whoever told her about that, the immediate thing that she needed to say to him was, I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. No, not that one. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Someone to outsell the Bible. I'm not saying you shouldn't dream big, you shouldn't hope big, you shouldn't want big things, you shouldn't want more for yourself and all of these things. But at the end of the day, in order to shoot targets, I'm not even going to say that your target needs to be within reach, because you know what they say all the time. Shoot for the moons, and if you miss, you'll at least be amongst the stars. Cool. Get it. Understood. To outsell the Bible, I don't think people are following Lil' Kim like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. Anyway, a little bit of ridiculousness. Lil' Kim, I don't know who put that in your head, but nobody asked for this, sweetie. I don't even remember saying the last time, I can't wait till the next Lil' Kim joint drop. And I'm from the era that used to rock with Lil' Kim. Like You know what I'm saying? But the things that you on and what you're doing right now, I can't get behind it. I can't get behind it. Moving on to what I wanted to talk about last week, and I still want to talk about this week. The Black Billionaires Club has had an update. Magic Johnson has joined the Billionaires Club, number 4 amongst athletes, up there with Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And that should let you know it doesn't matter when you get there, just get there. You know what I'm saying? Take it at your own time, because we know that Magic was before Michael. Came in the game a little bit before Michael. Michael got his billion. He reached billionaire status, I think, back in 2014. Tiger Woods got it in 2022. I think LeBron James was 2022. And now in 2023, Magic Johnson has joined the Black Billionaires Club. And you absolutely love to see it. We gonna watch this highlight reel prepared by NBA, Fair Use NBA. We're gonna get into it. Let's get back to it.
This man has a smile that lights up a television screen from here to Bangor, Maine.
One of the greatest players of all time, Magic Johnson.
It's showtime.
He had a passion, an incredible passion to play basketball. He loved the game. He loved to entertain the crowd.
Magic's just a great basketball player. He's the best I've ever seen.
He was my driving force.
I just don't think there'll ever be another 6'9" point guard that smiles while he humiliates you.
Woo!
Now the ball in low to Magic Johnson. No, look to Kareem Star.
Lakers, Magic Johnson has it against Sellers down the lane to the hook.
With the no-look passes, though. Oh. The no-look pass. Let me tell you something. The no-look pass, I don't think people understand how much coordination and how much on the same page you got to be with the rest of your team in order to accomplish that appropriately. And I don't see too many no-look passes happening today. Not in this fashion. It's crazy.
Back with a Showtime move. Spectacular play.
Yeah, this is back in the Showtime era Lakers.
Magic was the only guy that I've ever seen really throw a no-look pass. Look at a guy, time him, look you off, and then hit that guy in the dime without even looking at him.
Crazy. That's absolutely insane. High level of skill there. High level of skill. I think my chats, look. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Ricky, yeah, crazy. Blasphemy. I don't know what happened to my chat bubbles. I didn't even know that y'all was still. Hold on. Let me refresh this page right quick. Okay. Oh, it's because I closed out this. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Now we loaded. Okay. It just all came in. Marcus Sniffles chasing attention. Okay. Yeah, the no-look passes. Ricky, this is what I'm saying. His basketball IQ is ridiculous. Like the fact that he was able to, we're going to rewind the tape because this is money right here. This is money right here. Listen, look at this shit.
A no-look pass. Look at it.
He looking over there.
Guy.
And he's smacking the man behind him. Hold on. Oh. Everybody's befuddled. confusion. You don't know who this is how disturbing and disruptful this tactic is, right? You don't know who is about to get the ball. So now everybody has to look everywhere there, and now the other team can't focus on where the ball's at because they're too busy trying to focus on where they think the ball is going. Oof. Oh, really? Kim's tickets is 78 to 150? Damn. Okay. Damn. 6'9", yeah. Word. That's crazy. This man is insane. The fact that he was doing any of this stuff. And see, this is a sport that basketball puts so much stress on the person's body that it's an in and out sport. It's one of those sports that we don't really see people, or not too many people, lasting more than a decade in. If they make it to a decade. Tiger Woods, he reached billionaire status. You know what? Let me pull up this article real quick. All this greatness right now. Pull up this. Okay, so Magic Johnson. Okay, Magic Johnson is the fourth athlete worth $1 billion. He says Kobe Bryant would have been a billionaire. I agree. Kobe definitely had the mindset. He definitely would have been a billionaire. He probably would have been a billionaire by 2024, if not 23. I think with everything that he had going on. So Johnson, where's the list? I know there was a list of. Oh, I passed it, of course. Let me rush through it. We just gonna read this top section right here. Magic Johnson became a superstar through basketball, winning a national championship with Michigan State in 1979 and 5 NBA titles with the Showtime era Lakers. But he became a billionaire mainly through his business deals. According to an article published by Forbes on Monday, Johnson's net worth is estimated at $1.2 billion, making him the fourth athlete recognized by the magazine to have reached billionaire status. All of them black, by the way. All of them black. They didn't say that, but I'll say that. He follows retired NBA legend Michael Jackson, who reached billionaire status in 2014. Knew it. Got it. Golfer Tiger Woods, 2022. Got it. And current Lakers star LeBron James in 2022 as well. Quote from Johnson: to join these three guys, MJ, Tiger, LeBron, who have accomplished a lot, and to get here just makes me feel good. Johnson told the Times in a phone interview Monday afternoon, I admire them and respect them so much because they keep going. They are growing their brand. They are growing their companies. Billionaire talk, pushing that line. He also added that, Kobe Bryant would have, and I agree, Kobe Bryant would have been a billionaire. He would have been the fifth guy. To be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So Johnson is 64 now. Let's see. How old is Tiger? And do you ever retire from golf? She can throw them panties at me, and they better be what? What? True, Ricky. He did set the tone for all point guards. Butterfly Jones, what the fuck is you talking about? She can throw them panties at me, and they better be wet. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, BJ. Listen. Listen. Matter of fact, hold on. I saw it down here. I didn't get to it, but hold on. We going back real quick. to the Lil Kim. You making me go back real quick. Hold on. No. Hold on. Where is it at? Because I saw a comment earlier, but I glossed over it. Okay, here's one. Unpopular opinion, Lil Kim be doing the same things Barty Gang attacks Nicki for, but worse. They literally fake support Kim because if it was Nicki dating a young ass man, throwing her marinated why did they say marinated? Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me. The marinated panties. She the OG. I ain't never heard someone having marinated panties. Her marinated panties in the crowd while being 50 years old and botched, then they'd be bashed. Listen, it's crazy. Everybody fronting on them current Lil Kim panties. Hold up, I gotta catch my brother. Okay, everybody fronting on them current Lil Kim panties, and I agree, but I'm just saying. Okay, y'all out of line, y'all out of pocket, y'all out of order. All right. So back to now. We was at the article. Listen, we can watch this. While I talk. It's crazy.
Puts it up and scores on a finger roll.
Crazy.
Kareem is hurt. I don't think Kareem is going to be able to go anymore right now.
And so Magic on the airplane.
Oh shoot, Ricky, drop your link in the chat. I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna post you in the chat. So whoever else I bring to the show, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that got a show. Matter of fact, Chris, I need to do that for your show as well. You ain't got to post it. I'm gonna make the link too.
15 rebounds.
But yeah, shout out yourselves in the chat. Go ahead, share a link.
Here's a guy that, what was he, 20 years old?
I want to go over your content. Hold on, you can't hear me. Ricky, go ahead and post your a link to your channel in the chat so we can check you out. All right. And everybody that sees us, go ahead, post your link in the chat so we can check you out. You know what I'm saying? Network for the net worth. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. This man crazy. Yeah. This man wilding. I don't see half of these antics being played in the NBA today. I don't know if it's because of the regulations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a heavy sports guy, but I do note all of the greats. You know what I'm saying? I know who's great and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm well aware of what people are doing in the sports world, and I don't see, like, whenever I see a basketball game, I don't see this level of ball nowadays.
Most valuable player is Magic Johnson. He starts at center, plays forward and guard, and leads the Los Angeles Lakers.
And if I'm wrong, let me know. Y'all shout out the game. Y'all let me know what's happening out here. Y'all let me know.
The World Championship.
Damn. Woo! That layup. Oh my God. Wait a minute. What type of pass was that? He jumping up like he about to lay up, and he just rolls off his hand to his man's. Now he got to react, and it's too late. Dunk. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a that that is the slickest shit I've ever seen. Layup. Nope, made you look. Too late. You really had to. Oof. When coach used to tell you keep your eye on the ball, it was because of niggas like him. when you was in PE or you was doing anything recreational or you was, you know what I'm saying, y'all was playing kickball or whatever, however your school gym was set up and sports program and all of that, whenever the coach told you to keep your eye on the ball, it's because of dudes like that. Don't watch what the man is doing, just follow the ball. But if you follow the ball, you're behind the ball. You want to get in front of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much at play when it comes to sports like this. Yeah, Ricky, go ahead and link in the chat, bro. Throw your link in the chat, fam. It's all love over here, and you've been, you know what I'm saying, you've been coming through. You know what I mean? I almost didn't do today's show because I actually hurt my shoulder at work, and like to do anything with the mouse is actually causing more pain to my shoulder. But I was like, you know what? Nope, I already took a week off. I'm not gonna have another week off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just suffer through it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get that icy hot later. I had some earlier today, but I'm gonna get that icy hot later. How come I didn't see it? Did it get blocked? I'm gonna have to check the moderation tab. If it got blocked, I'm gonna unblock it. I got the auto mod on there. Anybody that's a moderator, BJ, if you see Ricky's link in the chat, could you please unblock it for me? Appreciate you, big dog. If I don't get to it first, let's go. Let's keep going through with these highlights. Damn.
There was no rhyme or reason to the fast break. We just took off and running because we knew if you got out there and you filled the lane, Magic could get you the basketball.
The Magic, a 360 turn with the Magic down the middle. Gives underneath to Worthy. Slammed up. It's showtime.
It became bigger than a basketball game. It became more of an event. We just happened to be right next door to Hollywood.
Well, it's a perfect name for him because when he gets on the court, he is magic.
You know, he found...
Yo, that was from Chuck Norris, yo. I don't know if y'all familiar with these Chuck Norris jokes out here, but Chuck Norris is a legend because he went head up with Bruce Lee in a movie one time. So, listen, Chuck Norris got these jokes that are impossible, like a rattlesnake bit his leg, and then 3 days later, after agonizing pain, the rattlesnake died, type shit. So, like, you know what I mean? I botched the delivery on that, but when Chuck Norris says that you magic, nigga, you magic. That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Some more. Let's get into some more Black billionaire behavior, because you also see Diddy was up here. We just had Christmas. Well, I was supposed to do the show. I mean, not Christmas, Jesus. We just had Halloween pass. We just had Halloween pass, right? And when we had Halloween pass, Diddy had informed everybody of him getting a cease and desist, a cease and desist for his portrayal as the Joker. he got a cease and desist for dressing up like the Joker last Halloween. Hold on. And what people don't know actually about Diddy, what a lot of people don't know about Diddy is that he's a great actor. Diddy is actually a pretty damn good actor. You know what? This is going to be a treat. I'm going to go here for it. And we're going to go right over here. And I'm going to show you why I said that. The only thing that's going to mess it up of this clip that I'm about to show you, because he doesn't have that many acting roles. He hasn't done that much acting, but what he has done, I would say he's did a pretty damn good job of. What is it? Yeah. It's going to trip you out. If you haven't seen this, he was in Raisin in the Sun a while ago with Felicia Rashad, you know, Claire Huxtable. And Raisin in the Sun is a classic movie. He did Raisin in the Sun. Who was it? I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it right, but I mean get it wrong. But Lorraine Hansberry's 1959 Broadway play is called Raisin in the Sun, and then there was a television adaptation of it in 1989. But it was previously filmed in 1962 in black and white. And then the 1989 version was the first time it was in color. And then that one was directed by Bill Duke. And that one was Esther Roll and Danny Glover in the color version. I forget if it was Sidney Poitier. I don't think it was. Was it Sidney Poitier in the black and white? Anyway, we're going to watch this clip of Diddy in A Raisin in the Sun just so you can see what I'm saying about him being a great actor. The only thing that's going to throw this off, and the reason why Diddy can't act is because his larger than life persona. You can't believe that he's a broken down Negro, and the next day on IG you see him popping bottles with Carisha of the City Girls twerking on him on a yacht. Like, it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? I think that goes into some of the mystique of a lot of the actors that we like. Because if you think about it, most of the actors that we like, they're mostly private people. So you don't really know what's up to them in their day-to-day life. So like Kendrick Lamar, he could play a crackhead because you don't know what Kendrick Lamar's day-to-day life is like. Drake, he can't really play a crackhead because we see this nigga on IG popping bottles in the club all the time. Understand what I'm saying? Like, what's another one? The whole thing with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, he could play so many roles because we have no idea what he does in his personal time. You know what I'm saying? The moment you see Hugh Jackman, you see Wolverine. And the moment you see him, it's just, oh, that's Wolverine. Because he played that role so phenomenally well, but you don't know what his day-to-day is like. But the fact that Diddy is such a notable figure, especially when we talk about finances, lifestyle, flashiness, and all of that, when you see him in this role, it's only going to be his persona in real life that's going to throw off the fact that, you know, because he's acting his ass off, but it just can't fully connect with you because you know as soon as he leaves the set, he gonna be living it up. So that's the only thing that's not gonna make it convincing. But let's get into it. Let's get into the video that I want to show y'all. I promise that's the only thing that's going to throw it off for you.
You know what I was thinking about in the bathroom this morning?
No.
Charlie Atkins. You remember Charlie Atkins?
No.
You remember. Remember, he wanted me to go in that dry cleaning business with him. Now he's grossing $100,000 a year. $100,000.
That's nice, Walt.
That could have been me. That could have been us. But he stepped up and I held back.
Walter, you didn't have any money.
That was true then. This is now. This is our time, baby.
Walter, if you're gonna talk to me about that check.
Me, Willie, and Bobo, we got this thing figured out.
Bobo? Walter, I got nothing to do with that check.
Hmm.
You're tired, ain't you, baby? Tired of everything. Me, the boy, the way we live. So tired you couldn't do nothing to help us out, could you?
Walter.
Mama would listen to you. You know she listens to you more than she listens to anybody else. This is all I need you to do. Tomorrow morning when you're sitting down drinking your coffee, just sip on your coffee, real easy like, and talk to her like what you're saying ain't really that important to you. Then sip on your coffee some more and tell her that you've been thinking about the deal Walter Lee's so interested in. Then before you know it, she'll be listening good, asking you questions, and when I come home, I can fill her in on all the details.
No, Walter, no.
This ain't no fly-by-night proposition, baby. This is real.
They're all real. All these schemes, they go nowhere.
Not like this one.
No, Walter.
Why not?
First of all, I'm not gonna be pretending anything with your mother. Now, that's your nonsense. That's not mine. And second of all, the money doesn't belong to us, Walter. It's your mother's money.
What's she gonna do with it?
Walter, finish your breakfast. Come on, go to work.
Why can't you listen to me?
Walter, don't shout at me.
That's the only way I can get through to you.
Walter, please.
Ruth, listen. Now, it normally costs $75,000 to get into something like we're thinking about getting into. But Willie knows somebody that could get us in for 30. That's 10,000 three ways, plus a little something extra to spread around to the people to get the licenses approved.
What, you mean bribes?
Don't call it that. This is business. Don't nothing happen in this world unless somebody's getting paid.
Walter, eat your eggs.
That's it? Eat your eggs.
Walter, that ain't none of our money.
This morning I get up. I go to a bathroom I gotta share with 2 floors of people. I look in the mirror. 35 years old. Been married 11 years. I got a boy who sleeps in the living room. And all I gotta tell him is stories about how rich white people live.
Walter, eat your eggs.
Damn these eggs, damn all eggs that ever was.
Fine, just go to work.
See, that says it all, don't it?
Morning, everybody.
It says just what's wrong with women today. Don't know how to build your men up. Make them feel like they can be somebody, like they can do something.
You know, not all women are like that. Just like there's some men who actually do something.
No thanks to their women.
I'm gonna start timing people.
Should get up earlier.
All right. So that clip, I don't know, man. This Diddy did such a great job being the Joker last year. This is Diddy as the Joker, right?
Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, you are my...
Specifically, Heath Ledger's rendition.
in the world. He looks beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you love it. This is top tier. Get out of the car. Tyler, think you got it again. Tyler, the Creator.
Crazy.
It's gonna be a glorious night when you bump into Tyler, the Creator.
Okay, so he did that, right? He got a cease and desist banning him. I think it was like a 6-page letter from Warner Brothers saying that he wasn't to do it again. So he didn't. But in true billionaire fashion, because the essence of getting what you want out of life is not really caring about the obstacles. Obstacles don't really mean that much at the end of the day. He said, okay, I'm not going, all right, y'all. I'm not going to be the Joker again. He said, I'm going to be the Darkest Knight. This man.
I'm tired of mediocrity. Of the shortcuts. Of the greed. Of empty suits telling us that we don't deserve more. What am I to do, Big?
You go hard. When they doubt you, you definitely gotta go hard. When you fall hard. That pain gonna make you grow. The real need you, they need you. It's time, come on.
Son, what the fuck is going on? There's a flickering of lights in my office. Where are the security guards? Get them in here now. I want them at my fucking desk, okay? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Hold on.
In the strike. No negotiations.
Is that what you want?
Shut the fuck up.
Motherfucker!
Say the strike is over.
The strike is over. All right, the strike is over. Okay, I said it.
They say you either die a hero or you live long enough to see your stakes to stand up to oppression, break the system, and stand for love.
Big moves!
I guess you could call me a villain then. The Darkest Night.
The Darkest Night. Hold on.
Strike is over, baby.
The strike is over. Is that a knock to the SAG, I wonder? The strike? The Darkest Night ends the strike. Interesting. I didn't catch that. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? Diddy, in true Diddy fashion, is like, okay, listen. I ain't gotta have the Joker again. I don't know why they would stop him from being... Nobody does the same costume 2 Halloweens in a row. It was so stupid. It's so stupid. You're going to ban him from being the Joker in public a second time. Nobody does 2 Halloween... the same Halloween costume that they did last year, they don't do it this year. You know what I'm saying? At least I've never done that. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? So black billionaires, 2 individuals that, and we got more individuals, you know what I'm saying? We got Hove, we got Rihanna, we got Kanye. I don't care about what y'all feel about Kanye. The man's great. You know what I'm saying? And the list will continue to go on and on. I think, listen, you might, 2 individuals. Matter of fact, let me know in the chat, post up in the chat who you think the next 2 billionaires are going to be that pop up. My 2 personal predictions. I left out Dre. Dre is also one. My 2 personal predictions of who's going to be the next black billionaires, who's going to join the Black Billionaires Club. And this is probably just going to be an ongoing series here at the Word Up Podcast as more and more billionaires pop up. The next two black billionaires, y'all give me your predictions, but my prediction is 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. I think Curtis Jackson is well on his way to a B. And just because I'm rooting for him, I'm going to throw in T.I. Just because I'm rooting for him. Those are my two picks. Honestly, there might be Swiss Beats might be closer. Timberland might be closer than T.I. But I'm going to say T.I. because T.I. is actually a diversified individual. We know that he owns real estate. We know that he does business deals outside of the main thing that he was initially known for. And that seems to be the formula. Excuse me. That seems to be the primary, the key component of the formula for billionaires when they get to where they want to be, when they get to billionaire status, is diversification. You know, Diddy, he owns Revolt, but he also has Bad Boy. He has other companies. He actually owns the liquor that he's promoting now, where before he was initially, saying he was promoting Ciroc, which wasn't owned by him. And people were like, "Oh, Diddy, it's not owned by you." Da, 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 da. The smartest way to do a thing yourself is to get on the team of somebody that's already doing it, and then branching off and then doing it yourself. Because now you have the ins and outs, you have the relationships with the distributors and the stores. You've already made the connections. Now you've built up the infrastructure. They know your name, they know your face, they know your reputation. They're willing to follow you and put themselves behind you in order to push the product that you're now selling, that you've already proven, because you already did the work for someone else. You've already are proven capable to do it for someone else. Now you can do it for yourself. That's actually the smartest way. It's just that pride gets in the way of a lot of people far too often to actually want to take a position of followership, to take a second seat back. Everybody wants to be the person out front. I'm fine being number two. I could be number two, and then I can see how number one's operating. And then when it's my time to be number one, I know exactly what moves to make. I know exactly what to leverage. I know exactly what reputation, what relationships I've built up from being with number one. I don't have to do any more of the legwork because I've already did that for somebody else. Now when it's my own thing, I already have the same relationships. I have the same network. And then I can leverage those relationships and be like, hey, look, I also got this product. Has nothing to do with that, because over there, that's a vodka. This is a brandy or a bourbon or or a cognac. Not the same caliber of product. It's just another liquor to sell. It could be in the same store. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not stepping on any toes. I'm not breaking any ethic codes. You know what I'm saying? But I am leveraging the same network that I already had access to when I worked for somebody else. Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm pushing a different product from them. So, that's it. It's the smartest thing that you can do. It's the smartest thing that you can do. But nobody wants to take that back seat. Everybody wants to be out in the forefront. You got a lot of people, a lot of chiefs, not enough Indians out here that have never been Indians, so they don't know what it means to be chief for real, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rihanna is definitely a billionaire. Definitely a billionaire. Let's see. So that's the main message of today's stream. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, but be smart about it. Even if you have to take a back seat to somebody that's already, you know what I'm saying, and you're going to have to admit to yourself that, look, they're already doing what I want to do. Let me just do it with them. learn from them, and then I can do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? In order to learn how to fish, someone has to show you how to fish. You know what I'm saying? You do it, they show you how to fish, then you do it with them, and then you're able to then do it for yourself. That's literally how everything works. But when we talk about money, finances, you know what I'm saying, getting to the bag, any type of money, nobody wants to put themselves under someone so that they can then, you know what I'm saying, have all the skills, the traits, develop themselves in the necessary ways that they need to in order to get to the thing that they say that they want. If you say that you want it, then that should be it. You should be willing to do anything for it. But it's neither here nor there. So yeah, Black billionaires, keep that attitude. Keep that attitude. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep doing you. Even in the face of adversity. Like I said, I got a hurt shoulder, but I still got to work my mouse. You know what I'm saying today? But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Wary observations, righteous discussions unite people. It's the Word Up podcast. I agree, Ricky. Pride and ego holds most back. Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more. Wary observations, righteous discussions unite people. It's the Word Up podcast. Shout out Ricky. Shout out everybody that came through to see your boy today. Hey, Omni, etc. Take care of yourselves. Peace. And we out.